cars continues to be popular among thieves in America. According to the National Insurance Crime Bureau, about 500,000 cars were stolen in the first half of 2023, an increase of 2% compared to the corresponding period in 2022. But there is another way criminals are driving off in cars. Identity theft. Cyber criminals are walking into a showroom and buying a car using someone else's identity. In this case, the identities were stolen from Puerto Ricans. Alvin Rivera, aged 39, from Haverhill, Massachusetts, was convicted to 8.5 years in prison in October 2023 for leading a ring of 6 other accomplices in a scheme to acquire cars using stolen identities. Between October 2017 and September 2020, Alvin Rivera and his 6 co-conspirators used stolen identity information of Puerto Ricans to acquire 47 cars totaling about $2 million. Rivera would provide the stolen biographical information, fraudulent Puerto Rico driver's licenses and social security cards to his accomplices and train them how to open bank accounts and credit cards impersonating the victims, and then go to Massachusetts car dealerships to purchase late-model vehicles and apply for 100% financing. Homeland Security Investigations Document and Benefit Fraud Task Force, a specialized investigative group with expertise in detecting, deterring, and disrupting organizations and individuals involved in various types of document, identity, and benefit fraud schemes, investigated this crime and brought these criminals to justice. Based on information provided by DBFTF special agents and affidavits for search warrants filed in courts, let's see one example of how they pieced together the crime they have been investigating since January 2019. In October 2018, a man named Andy Mazzara, one of Rivera's accomplices, came to a car dealership in Everett, Massachusetts and purchased a 2016 Honda Accord S for about $22,000. He used the name, social security number, driver's license, residential lease, Xfinity and national grid bill of a U.S. citizen from Puerto Rico in his credit application. His application was approved and he walked away with the brand new Honda Accord. Agents also recovered surveillance footage from a bank in Methuen, Massachusetts. Mazzara and Rivera were using the same stolen identity to open a bank account which will be used in their scheme. Everything was going well, but some missteps might have given Rivera and the gang away. On or about January 14, 2019, Joshua Cruz, another Rivera accomplice, went to a car dealership in Newton, Massachusetts and acquired a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit for about $53,000 with a stolen Puerto Rican identity. On January 16, 2019, Cruz went to a car dealership in Brockton, Massachusetts and attempted to purchase a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee for a total of about $64,000 with the same identity. After learning that an individual using the same identity had fraudulently purchased a vehicle the prior day, the dealership contacted Brockton police and Cruz was arrested. The 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee that had been purchased on January 14th was subsequently entered into National Crime Information Center database as stolen and was recovered by police officers in Methuen, Massachusetts on January 17, 2019. Police found the vehicle with Rivera in the driver's seat. Located in the recovered Jeep Grand Cherokee was a box containing an iPhone and a sleeve of 500 blank ID cards, print ribbon, and retransfer film that were used to fabricate identification cards. Forensic analysis of the iPhone helped the DBTBF agents to piece together this crime and book the criminals to justice. This crime also raises several questions. How did Alvin Rivera gather all the identity information for the victims who are all from Puerto Rico? We do not know for sure, but it is well known that identities can be purchased quite easily in the dark web. In the last few years, Puerto Ricans have been targeted in massive identity theft schemes. Their birth certificates kept unsecured in schools or churches were stolen and sold for as much as $6,000 on the black market and used for illegal immigration and other frauds. On July 1, 2010, the Puerto Rican government voided the birth certificates and asked citizens to get new ones. Another question which comes up is whether the credit checks during the vehicle purchases triggered any red flags. And how did the Brockton dealership know that a vehicle was purchased fraudulently the previous day? We would also like to know how the victims whose identities were stolen were affected. We will continue to try and find answers to these questions and publish in another video. This incident highlights the growing menace of cybercrime and the importance of being vigilant in protecting our personal information. We at BeSecureAndSave.com recommend following the 3 M's mantra. Maximize security, minimize information sharing, and monitor your exposure. Thank you for watching our video. Please share it so that we can strengthen our community. Please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to be notified of new stories and security tips and tricks.